Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're on the World End Highway and we're going to be touring along the World End Highway in South Australia and showing you some of the sights, some of the little towns along the way. So stay tuned to the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments below if you've travelled the World End Highway. Well, if you're into Australian history, travel tips, free camping and other information about travelling around Australia with the dog, you've come to the right channel. So join us, Dougie the dog, Kevin the caravan, as we explore Australia. So the World End Highway weaves its way through the small country areas of South Australia, balancing different sides of the Goyder line. As we travel along the way, we will pass through Latford, but there's nothing much left there, so if we blink, we'll miss it. So it was actually surveyed in 1877, but it never took off, and by the 1960s, it was officially cancelled. So let me know if you see it as we go past driving up the road. So our first stop on the World End Highway is Robertstown, which is a very nice little country town, and we're currently in the railway park, which is a great place to stop and have a cup of coffee and a morning tea. So guys, this is actually interesting. The little area where we're having our cup of tea and a snack actually has all this information about the history of Robertstown, and also this bit about who George Goyder was. And I didn't realise, so he came to Australia when he was only 22, and he was born in Liverpool in 1826, and he arrived in Adelaide in 1851, where he joined the public service and then went on to establish the Goyder line and be the Surveyor General. Alright guys, so we're now going to go for a walk, take Dougie for a walk. He needs a bit of exercise, and we're going to walk around the town of Robertstown and see what is here. A brief history of Robinson. This is just so peaceful. Yeah, this is a lovely place. I can't believe how quiet this main street is. National Bank of Australasia Limited. I don't think it's a bank now, I think it's a home. I do like how they paint these. So while the town was surveyed in 1868, the new settlers, both English and German farming families, moved in. It wasn't until John Roberts, a storekeeper, who set up his general store and the post office, that the town really got its name, because the post office was using stamps called Robertstown. Beautiful mural. Mr. John Roberts. Obviously the town is named after Mr. John Roberts. So the town has a lovely pub, and it doesn't do free camping at the pub, but 230 metres up the road at the Oval is free camping. There's dump points, there's toilets, so you guys can come to Robertstown, stay there, enjoy a lovely pub lunch or dinner, and camp in the Oval and just walk back.
Art, this is just so cool. I'm not going to show you all of them, obviously. You need to come and check them out. But they are so cool. Come on. The middleman. Huh. Posting the wool.
Well, that was an interesting walk. We're going to head off and check out the next town on the World End Highway.
That would make another nice midnight oil cover. It's funny seeing a tractor driving down the highway. This is our next town, Point Pass.
Well, this is another beautiful, peaceful little town on the World End Highway. It's lovely just getting out the car, taking Dougie for another walk and exploring Point Pass.
It's not very often that you can walk up the middle of a highway, but here at Point Pass, that's just what I'm doing.
So Point Pass is roughly 7 minutes away from Eudunda, which is going to be our next stop. And it's also about 8 kilometres back to Robertstown. So the towns here on the World End Highway were very close together, their main focus being on agriculture and farming from their German background. They built community churches, they built beautiful old buildings, some of which are still used today. Some I think have gone from being general stores to being more private residence, and that's common in these small country towns. But it's still a lovely place, and with the internet today, this might be a perfect place to get away to.
Where did I see the church with the gold steeple? It does look like it's made of gold, but it's not. It's a Lutheran church. Morgan's floor stock. That is very cool. Oh, Holden's Wanted. I'm wondering whether it's some sort of General Motors museum around the corner there.
So Eudunda was a railway town. It was established in 1878 and it's a service hub for all of the towns around the area. Now the railway is long gone from this area, but it's still considered to be a hub along the different highways, because this is where the World's End Highway comes to an end. So we're wandering down to find a nice bakery so we can have some great lunch.
It's got a little decoration on the top, so that I've got a lemon slice. That's what I end up with.
Well guys, that was absolutely delicious. Highly recommend it if you're on the World End Highway.
On the sauce. Tomatoes on the sauce.
Well, the sign says walkers follow this arrow, so let's see where we go.
Very nice mural of the firefighters.
So Eudunda owes a lot to its early growth to the railway. The railway station opened here in 1878 when the line pushed through to the Murray River. It became a turn junction between the Robertstown railway station and the Morgan railway station. And it was a busy service town with grain, livestock and supplies going through daily. So it was in 1914 that it became the junction, and they had full steam engines here. The grain silos were added to make it easier, and the passenger train sadly stopped in 1968 and the freight finished up in 1994. But the railway station still stands as a reminder to the past and has some fantastic silo art now for people like me and you to come and see.
I hope you've enjoyed this episode as we've travelled along the World End Highway. So we're finishing off here at these amazing art silos, and we'll catch you in our next adventure. So stay tuned to the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we look forward, Dougie, myself and Kevin the Caravan, and seeing you in the future. To all my subscribers, thank you.